Anyway, first things first, I need to show you the most important thing, which is today's potion of choice is one of the most, like, apple cider vinegar refreshers that I got with apple cinnamon flavor. But specifically, I'm drinking it out of this sippy cup. We Dino maxing today. I mean, maybe if we get Putt travels through time, we might get more dinosaurs. No way! I guess we are Dino maxing today.
Welcome to Dino Radio. All oldies, all time.
How do they have radio in the dinosaur times?
What, Ms. Brachiosaurus? I was wondering, how tall are you when you're standing up?
I happen to be, if I do say so myself, the tallest dinosaur in the world. 39 feet, give or take an inch.
Wow! That's
Wait.
as high as a 4-story building!
Also, can we just talk about the fact that they have the Imperial system in the dinosaur age?
So, exactly what year is this anyway?
Year? I haven't the faintest idea. All I know is we're sometime in the age of the dinosaurs.
Wow! I'm driving around millions of years before my time.
You don't have a perception of years, but you have a perception of inches? Instead of fossil fuels, I just find fuel. Well, let's go find him another bush to eat. Or we could just sit here for another 20 minutes listening to him eat.
A little lower still.
I don't like where this is going.
Mind if I drive over your tail to the other side?
As far as I'm concerned, Putt, you could drive on me all day and night. Be my guest.
Thanks!
This dino's a freak. Hey, a brick.
I don't need another rock. Will's bridge is fixed.
Why not? Why can't we have a brick? Oh. I put too much liquid in my dinosaur thing, and then when I closed the lid, it exploded a little. A jar of olives? It's Pajama Sam! Now, I would like to discuss the implications of this horse being here. Because, you know, traditionally, the horse was used as the main mode of transportation and, like, power, the horse was basically the motor of the Old West. So, like, but we just saw in, like, medieval times, there was cart, and then there's the alive cart. So, like, can that cart not move without the horse? Or is the horse just, like, hanging out here?
Thanks.
Convergent evolution?
It might come in handy.
The whole, he was shot. Of course he was shot. He was.
What do we have here?
They robbed him for his gold. I used a Keyblade. Is Putt a Keyblade master?
All aboard.
Hold on. We may have a new,
Where do you want to head to next?
I may have to, add a new front-facing Putt. Putt's a nobody. He joins Organization 13 with the black robes. I feel like with enough photoshopping, I can make that work.
Would you like to see me turn rock into gold?
Boy, would I ever.
I mean...
Wow! That was amazing.
Like, if you're just magically spawning the rocks and then putting it through a machine that turns it into gold, why can't you just magically spawn the gold?
Hi, Woodward. Good to see you again, Putt. You're in for a regular treat, because Sir Pound-A-Lot, my friend over there, is the nicest blacksmith in the world. And
Sir Pound-A-Lot? Freaky deaky Putt King.
I like stories of far-off places, of unicorns and dragon chases.
There's a dragon in the blacksmithy! What do you mean?
Begin as soon as I find an appropriate passage.
What? What do you mean, child? There's literally a dragon 2 doors down.
Whoa! This must be the future! I wonder what year it is.
I bet it's like 2040 or something. Could you imagine a child walking up to you and being like, hey, this artifact in a museum is actually mine from like 100 years ago. And you'd be like, that doesn't make any sense. And he's like, can you trade it for this ancient bowl I found that proves that there was like human craftsmen like 12,000 years ago? And you're like, what? This is the single greatest archaeological discovery ever, and it was brought to me by a child. Which weighs more? A pound? A pound of lead or a pound of feathers? They both weigh a kilo. That's right, it's a pound of lead, because the lead is heavier than feathers. Cozy in his piano with his fruit. Why is there so much fruit on the piano? I heard no break in the dialogue. Did they record every possible sentence to string it together? They might have. Yeah, usually you can tell when audio is like spliced, because it'll be like the cow went over the moon, like things like that. So the fact that that was like just one, it was just like clean audio all the way through, either means they were really good at editing it, or they just recorded each individual possibility. Hold on, let's go back to the future so we can see all the possibilities, like so we can calculate, like, now I'm genuinely curious as to how they would have recorded all these. So yeah, it's like 4 sentences here, 4 sentences here, and 4 sentences here. So that's just 12 for that. So it could be like, they record 1 sentence with the 4 options, and then 1 sentence with the 4 options, and then 1 sentence with the 4 options. Yeah, like those could each be different like recordings. But with this one, because there are 2 options, that means that they have to record each, like they have to record that sentence with all the different possibilities like Jerry posted. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so that's 16 plus the last sentence being 1. This is...
Yikes, the elephant is trying to ski on electric eels on a mountain of butter. Look out for the gophers.
That one is actually is another 3x4. Because you can hear the pause on the comma, meaning that they would have, they could make that a separate recording. Okay, so, I mean, even if we don't, like, even if we say that they didn't, like, if all are separated, that's still 120 voice lines they recorded for this book. But if we have the if we do the sentence mix, where it's like the ones where it's one continuous sentence are, they have to record separate lines for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 80 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 60, and that's 72. 72 plus 80 is 152. So if they had to record separate voice lines for all of the possibilities of ones like Walrus Beaver here, they recorded 152 lines for this little storybook thing, which I think is pretty nifty. Yeah, and even if they are just all separate audio recordings, they edited it so well that it's impossible to tell.